I'm so lonely, broken angel. I'm so lonely, listen to my
Leave me, Jungkook. Where are you taking me? He went outside the hospital and said, JK, drive to my farmhouse, told the driver. Yuan, where are you taking me? They leave me, Jungkook. She trying to get out of his grip, but he was not letting her go. JK, stop trying and sit like a good girl, or you'll not like the consequences, he growled. Why are you taking me there? She said in pain. She rubbing her arm where he left his finger marks. JK, shut up. After some time, they reached the farmhouse. He dragged her in his farmhouse and took her in his room and said to maids, JK, meet her ready in 1 hour. Yuan, for what? She asked. He eyed a maid and left from there. JK, you are going to marry me ready in 1 hour. We don't have time. Yuan, what? Marriage? I can't do this. Are you kidding me? JK, you think I will do this kidding in this situation? Yuan, I will not marry you. JK, oh, so you are not the one who was always secretly in love with me, princess. Yuan, when you call me by princess, I feel something different. There are different emotions in this world. Yeah, I always loved you, but JK, remember, I'll never fall in love with you, princess. JK, are you going to marry me within 1 hour? And this, he took her mobile from her hand. If you contacted your brother, I'll kill you. And I mean it. He was growling at her. Yuan, I'm not going to marry you. You're forcing me. That's not what I want. Oh, you don't want me. If you didn't want to marry me, then why you came to my house and tried too close to me? I think you became friend with Hana just so you could get a chance to get close to me, right? Now get ready and don't test my patience. Yeon, no, I'm not mad. Chiki took out his gun and put on her heart. Chiki, you know, princess, what can I do to your brother? If you'll not marry me within 1 hour, I'm going to kill him. And you know my temper. Jungkook, please don't. No one was at the fault. I tried to calm her. JK, by slapping her, he growled. You slapped her that day. You know what? I'll give you the every pain you gave to her. Now get ready or you know, your brother, he left from there. He locked the door from outside. Jungkook, she shouted, stop, I will not marry you. Open the door, please. She was crying because she knows Jungkook will not listen to her. And he can harm her brother too. Maid came to her room and she started to make her ready for marriage. But Yuan was continuously crying and not letting her touch her. After 20 minutes, when Jungkook came, he saw her sitting there, not ready. Jungkook got angry, cheeky. I knew he will not listen to me nicely. He went from there and brought some papers with him. Sign this, he said aggressively. Yoon, what paper are these? She was crying a mess. Cheeky. Marriage paper. Sign this. Now. Yoon. No, Jungkook, please. I can't marry you like this. Cheeky, then what do you want me to do? To take you in bridal set? Sit on my knees and propose you by giving flowers and all that shit I love? You don't deserve this. I will take every happiness from your life, Yoon. Like mine, you will be like mine in pain every time. Yoon was still standing there crying. Jungkook got angry. He held her and pushed her on the bed. He said, if you don't want me to force on you, just sign these papers. I'm telling you nicely. When she didn't respond, he held her neck tightly and took the corners of her shirt in his grip and tried to lift it up. At that moment, she lost it. Yoon, stop. Please stop. I'll marry you. Chiki got up from the bed and gave her paper and pen. Her hands started to shiver. She looked at Jungkook, who was looking deep at her neck, where his fingerprints were visible. Her tears were falling. And then with shivering hands, she signed those papers. Jungkook stood there with those papers. Little did she know that wasn't just a marriage paper. In those papers, it was clearly written that she will obey every order of him. She will be his slave. She will not meet his brother until he allows or she'll lose her brother. She signed those papers without reading. Cheeky, you should have at least read it once. You will become a slave from now onwards. It was your choice to be my slave. I asked you to marry me, but you chose this and left one copy of paper for her there. Yoon sat there shockingly. She immediately read the paper, and where she read, she was disaster. First, her friend fight for her life. Second, her brother's condition. And now, thirdly, Jungkook's contract marriage. She was feeling helpless. She was feeling terrible. After a lot of crying, she slept there on the bed. At midnight, when Jungkook came back to his room, he saw her figure lying there and he went close to her. She was feeling cold and shivering due to cold. He put a blanket on her. He closely saw her face. There were dried tears on her face, and when his eyes went in neck, he saw his fingerprints there. Cheeky, why, Yoon? Why? Why you think of her as your sister? Then why your brother did this to her? He will also feel the same when he got to know about our marriage. He went to bathroom and took shower. After 10 minutes, he came back with a first aid box. He took ointment and applied on her neck. She hissed in pain. He started to blow air from his mouth on her neck for her to not feel burning sensation. JK in mind. Why I'm feeling like this? I shouldn't do this. She can't be in my heart. He immediately put ointment back and went to sleep. Next morning, Yuan woke up tiredly. She sat on bed, and everything that happened last night come to her mind. She felt helpless. She was also guilty for not protecting her friend. She's in coma because of her. It was her mistake. If she should have not talked her brother at that time, Hana would be alive. Her thoughts interrupted when maid came in the room and tell her that Mr. John is calling her. She didn't say anything and went to washroom. After 20 minutes, she came back and went outside of the room. At dining room, JK was in her living room and puffing a cigarette. Yuan went towards him and stand beside him without saying anything. So you finally remember that you are not in your house, but mine. Yuan was silently standing there. JK, don't stand quietly when I'm asking you something, he said angrily. Yuan, how can I forget that yesterday you dragged me here forcefully and married me? What did you expect me from me? JK, stop shouting and be in your limits. Don't forget who I am. Yuan, yeah, you're the beast brother of my best friend Hana. JK stands up from the table and holds her hand and put a cigarette on her palm. She shouts in pain. It burns her palm and the scar is visible on her palm. Her tears were visible in her eyes. She was crying continuously, silently. He then threw the cigarette. JK, don't take her name from your mouth. And yeah, you call me beast. He went closer to her ear and whispered, I'll be the monster for you, princess. They both looked into each other's eyes intensely. He saw pureness and innocence in her eyes. He left from there and went outside. Yuan Palm is paining like hell. Her heart is aching badly. How he could do this to her? Then the maid came with first aid kit in her room. Master said to look on your scar. I'll do the bandage. Show me. She came towards her. She take her hand in her hand and apply ointment. Maid, I know he's hurting you, but he's also in pain. I know what he's doing is unjustified, but from his point of view, you are the reason. I know you always loved Hana and there must be some reason behind this. Tell him, he'll understand you. You are his wife now. Yuan didn't say anything and maid left from there. Next morning, Yuan woke up and went out of her room. She asked about Jungkook from maids and went towards him and said, Yuan, please let me talk to Opa. He must be worrying about me. JK, let him be. I'll tell him by myself. And don't take such step that will gonna harm him. You know me well. I can do anything. He left from there and went for hunting. After some time, his friend Jimin came there. Jungkook told him everything about her. He told Jungkook to not involve you in this situation because she don't deserve this, but JK wasn't ready to listen to him. He came and asked about Jungkook, but when he saw someone else there, he quickly got to know about her, that she is Yeon. He went towards her. Yeon Pop, I miss you, Hannah. If you were here, then this wouldn't have happened. Why he's so cruel to me? She's mentally exhausted. She was thinking that she's at fault. She deserved this, maybe. She's about to go to her room when someone calls her. Jimin, hey, you must be Yeon. Yeon, yeah. Who are you? Jimin, oh, hi, I'm Jimin, your husband's friend. Yeon, forcefully husband, she said angrily and in pain too. Jimin smiled. Jimin, maybe he loves you, but the situation made him like this. Yeon, he don't. I know. Jimin, okay, leave him. Why are you standing here? Look, the weather outside. It's raining. Let's go. Yeon, but I don't like rain. Jimin, my mom said it helps you to freshen your mood. Let's go. Yeon became friend with him in no time. She was seeing his brother in him. She was smiling with him in the rain. They both were playing like siblings. Little did they know, Jungkook was seeing them. He went towards her and held her hand. JK, what are you doing here? Jimin, hey bro, cool down. I brought her here. She was sad and leave her. Why are you scaring her? JK, Jimin, stay out of it. She don't deserve this softness. It's between me and my wife. Don't involve in our matter. Jimin, okay, let her go. I'm here to talk to you something important. JK left her and gave angry glare to her. She ran from there in her room. Jimin and JK went to office room. Jungkook Pop, I was angry seeing her with Jimin. She's afraid with me, but with Jimin, she was happy. I'll give her more pain so that she will not be happy again. Jimin, where is your focus, Jungkook? JK, nowhere. Jimin, I wanna give you advice. It's not her fault. She's innocent. You shouldn't blame her. JK, stop. Don't tell me what to do. Jimin, okay, I'll be leaving then. Jungkook, I'll tell you, princess, how to enjoy the rain. He went in Yeon's room and dragged her to the roof.
I'm so lonely, broken angel. I'm so lonely, listen to my